Alright, ladies and gents, we're back with more Fallout 4. In the preview video, we just got done finding the railroad, and we had to go talk to Virgil about finding someone to help us, whether it be the Minuteman or the railroad, or the Brotherhood of Steel. But seeing how we were almost done with everything for the Brotherhood, I chose the Brotherhood because who wouldn't choose the Brotherhood? I mean, duh. So after I talked to one of the proctors, and now we gotta build this this portal, this interceptor. Oh wait, actually, what's it called? Build the reflector platform. We gotta build that, and then I think that's when we go to the Institute. So it's all very exciting. I'm just cleaning up all this space right here. Making some space.
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
We'll know after we throw the switch. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I wish you good luck with it.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yes. All right. Nice. Okay. So now it's working, guys. It's about fucking time. Jesus. Okay, so we're gonna save it right here, because again, do not know what's gonna happen, and I want to be prepared. God, this was a pain in the ass, guys. Let me tell you.
The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Confident.
Lab rat standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you.
Ah,
That
that's
being said,
great.
This is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
My mission. My mission.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Dr. Lee? Forced her to join? Interesting. It's fortunate. Dr. Lee was a big bitch in the previous game.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Dr. Lee. If she refuses, consider it done.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm
Man,
sure you understand. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
It's good to be back.
Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind.
So just step on this thing like this.
Valuable asset. If any harm comes to her, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Like, jackass. So is my companion coming though?
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well. Looks like we have a winner! RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Ooh, try to. Whoa, so we're here. The Institute. How do we get back, I wonder? Okay, so time to steal everything I can. I'm serious. Like stim packs, right away, Rad-X, glue and scalpel, all those things.
I wondered if you might make it here.
Father?
You're
What the
quite
hell is that dude?
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Please, step it into. Shut up, you freaking bastard. Into the elevator. Institutionalized? I bet this dude's probably gonna try to talk us out of joining the Brotherhood.
What you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Bullshit.
Welcome to the Institute.
Dude, look at this.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the
Look at this
work
place, dude.
For
Fuck yeah, it looks really cool.
We've dedicated ourselves to humanity.
Dude, it's like a paradise underground.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can
Whoa.
shape the future.
I am simply in awe.
And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
So he is here. And he's not a baby anymore. Remember in that one video? He was about 10. That's what Kilog, I think he said. Or something like that. So these must be the dials that Todd Howard said. That every blinking light, all that other crap he said, I don't remember. But look at all this great detail. That is simply awesome. Enough distractions. Oh shit, who's this dude? Is that my kid?
It's stuck.
That has to be him. Scanner, take. I'm thinking all this shit. I mean, who knows? This might be important.
Don't have the key.
Wow, would you look at this place, guys?
Need the key. Can't pick this. Only opens with a key. No way to
Where
pick
is the
this.
key?
Busted.
I'm gonna start shooting things.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
What? Is it really you?
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
I'm your dad.
Sean.
Father, what's
It's
going
me.
on? What's happening?
I'm your dad.
You okay?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Open the door. It'll be okay.
Shh, shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father!
Little
Father,
bastard.
help me. There's someone here. Help me.
Father?
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me. He's trying to take me. Father? Father, help me.
Oh shit. Let's hop into this damn thing. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Oh shit, he's a fucking android.
Disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional
Son of a bitch.
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Give me Sean.
Give me Sean.
Oh, what the hell?
Real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know.
Did you see that little spasm you just had?
To find him.
Where my son?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me.
What?
I am Sean. I am your son.
Get the fuck out of here. What? Did he? That's fucking crazy, man. I thought he woke up right after they left. But I'm gonna say bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Is it?
Having those little fucking those muscle spasms.
You've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10?
But 60 years?
That is the reality. And here I am.
So
Raised by
he's
the
70 years old, dude.
And now it's Lisa.
Damn! It wasn't right. You were stolen.
They stole you.
See? Those fucking
Kidnapped you.
spasms.
Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like.
Ah, man, we're gonna have to kill him.
I am
You gotta kill my own son.
through science.
So messed
and
up.
Family. The synths, me, and you.
So much time. Don't believe you. It's really you. You're here the whole time?
You've been down here the whole time.
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Why did they take you? No more. Listen to your mother.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage?
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place? Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that...
Yeah, this guy is brainwashed. My son is dead. He has to die, because we are brotherhood to the end.
What if, more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
The Institute.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Need your help. Scared of you. Scared of you. What was that?
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg.
Kellogg.
He worked for you?
Kellogg.
Kellogg sounds like a cereal, you know? Like, hey, you want some Kellogg?
Before I arrived here.
Some Kellogg flakes?
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the
Kellogg.
things he'd done.
No, it sounds like Kilowog.
The man he was.
I know. You used him? Murdered. It's okay. I pay you.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but
You know, I think we
the
all...
Institute is on the verge of
I
something.
think we all knew that your son would be the bad guy.
Your
Like the main
presence will be
honcho of the
appreciated
Institute.
as we approach them. I've been a part of something.
I knew it too,
amazing
like
here.
deep down, like, you know, what
I've
if
helped
he is
to
the
build
bad
a
guy?
life for myself and
But
the
I didn't want to believe it.
Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
No. Maybe. Stay here?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Don't know.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please.
All right, so we hear him out, but if I don't like what he has to say, his ass is dead. The whole place is gonna be burned or buried alive. I'll blow this place to the ground, or blow it up, something like that. I don't know.
Dr. Holdren in bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, so we're gonna stop right here because this was a big this is a big one. Okay, well then until next time.